I think this is gonna be our little angst, or slower. So I mean, it's called Lonely Street. So I'm not exactly expecting like lighthearted happiness. This and the vocal line song, I assume, are gonna be like the slower, more sad songs because that's how it tends to be. I don't want to just like stereotype all the slower Stray Kids songs as sad, but it kind of has isn't the case more often than not. And I don't know why. I feel like I'm gonna get Winterfalls vibes from this. I couldn't tell you why. I just that's what my brain has decided. Anyways, let's get into it. Three, two, one. Ooh, we got lights, fog. It's a performance. Okay. Middle running. The G's I'm gonna start it. See, so much angst already. So much angst. A little bit more going on instrumentally than I thought. I want to say upbeat, but there's a lot more going on instrumentally than I thought there would be. The drums. Okay. Not as slow as I anticipated. Still angst, but not quite as slow as I thought it would be. Is this Changbin? Sounds like Changbin. Chris? Okay, this is so much drama. Sigmund's outfit, let's discuss. He looks great. I get the stylist, specifically for Sigmund, listen, in their bag. Sorry, this is so sad. I'm like, wow, Sigmund looks great. Okay, guitar. JYP really be loving putting people in like glass containers, hey? Like that really just made me think of Never Ever by Godson. I'm a guitar. Okay, Hyunjin. Jongin. Sounds like Jongin. Sing it. This is genuinely such a depressing song, and I'm just like, wow, Sigmin and Jisung look great. I hate myself, but they do. Look at him. Look at him. Anyways, let me fucking listen to the song once again. Jongin in he fucking he sounds so good. Okay. Well, I don't feel right. I really don't feel right, like vibing as much as I like am, like because of the visuals and the lyrics. But it's like a how it's not quite rocky, but like a rock adjacent sad song. It's like sad head banging is kind of the vibe of this song. Look at Chris. There's so much Felix. Yeah. Was that a play on Lion King? I swear to fucking god, this fucking get off. How much longer can I wax poetically about Jongin? Like I don't even know how many more ways I can put that he just sounds great in every song. Like I don't know how many other ways I can phrase just every every song he's just fucking killing it, dude. Like Jesus Christ. Straight up minnow. I think this is my favorite section of the song. I really, really like it. Like, and once again, my man's minnow. Youngin? Okay, y'all listen. I'm about to be sad on this Sunday afternoon. Leave me alone. Okay. I'm so. This got very dark. Yeah, they better not fucking end it. Jay White, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, minute, like. Is this okay? Now I'm thinking about this. Is this gonna be like a thing with the Stray Kids? Are we making Minnow like some sort of villain, questionable, sketchy character? Cause like, I have thought. Ooh. Okay, here. I think Minnow's the one who like. Was it Minnow? I feel like it was Minnow who like fell, but I want to say maybe Jongin because we did see him doing like the walking up. Was it Min? I okay. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it was Minnow that we saw fall. So I don't know if that's like he faked his death, or on a more positive note, he didn't actually, and he didn't because of Stray Kids, or he did, but he's with Stray Kids, so it makes it okay. Not that that's ever okay, but like he's in a better space now. Or again, are we, is this villain Minna? Like because I feel like in the two videos post Maniac, there's been a lot of like focusing on Minnow being something. I don't want to say just sketchy. Well, in the Venom, it was very clear he was very sketchy, but like, is that gonna be a thing? Are we getting new theory? I mean, I'm not okay. Listen, I'm very casual with the Stray Kids theories. I just watch things and I'm like, ooh, that was in Double Knot. Ooh, that was in Thunder. I'm not in the streets like that, but oh. I feel like it's kind of thrown me off the rest of the song. I like Lonely Street. Like I enjoy it. But it's not like one of my favorites from this album. So far I haven't stumbled across a song I haven't enjoyed, but I think it's definitely going to be one of those songs that's like in the category that I like it. I have nothing against it, but it's not going to be one I listen to too frequently. Yeah, and I don't know. Okay, I like connecting discussions with an album. So okay, a lot of conversation so far, but be who you are. Accept yourself. Fuck everyone else. In Lonely Street, are we having these conversations because maybe people don't accept them and now they feel isolated from that social rejection? I don't know. Could be, couldn't be. But that's kind of like in my head, at least with the conversations and how this album has gone, I feel like that's kind of where we are. I mean, on a, we still have two more songs, but I don't know if this is gonna then end on a more positive note because I like this wasn't as slow as I expected, but it was definitely content wise, it was what I was expecting, something a lot sadder. So I don't know if we're gonna continue with that with the vocal line and then get a more uplifting. I think this ends with the rap line. I think the rap line song is the last song. Or if it's gonna start being a little bit more uplifting with the vocal line and the rap line ends it on like a happy note, or maybe it's just gonna be sad. Maybe it's just gonna be a super depressing ending to the album. Who knows? Okay, so vocal line song. Um, Jong, I swear, Jongin and I in this album. I don't want to fight him because he's my child, but I swear to God. Anyways, I know a lot of people are very on the whole, like, Stray Kids doesn't really have labels, they all do everything, which is true, but I feel like this is very much the only member I have conflicting feelings about is Minna, because I feel like you really don't know until you listen to a Stray Kids song what Minna is going to do. Like, yeah, sometimes, you get surprised by Seungmin rapping or you get surprised by Changbin singing, but more often than not, you're going to hear them singing, you're going to hear Seungmin singing and Changbin rapping. Like, I just really never know with Minnow. Like, I can't be like, yeah, no, Minnow sings in Easy, or Minnow's gonna rap in God's Menu, and for sure. Like, I don't know. I think he's the member that's very much like he could really be either or, a singer or a rapper. He could really be out here doing both. I couldn't tell you. I know Chris raps a lot, but I still consider him more of a singer than a rapper because I feel like we hear him sing more in Stray Kids songs than rap. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone has done the like tallying of how many times Chris has sung versus rapped. He's actually rapped more. Who knows? But to me, he's more of a vocalist than a rapper. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe angst. Maybe it's a happy song. Let's get into it. Three, two, one. Okay, yeah, we're getting a lot of guitar. It's a sad Stray Kid or sad, slower, somber, what have you, Stray Kids song where there's a guitar. They love their guitar during like these kinds of songs specifically. Oh, I this is the longer intro than I thought it would be. Cause Stray Kids, I feel like has this tendency to make their like slower songs a lot more cinematic. Like that's the best way I can think of. What's that song? Fuck. That song with Jisung, Jongin, and Seungmin. What is it called? I'm so mad that I'm forgetting the name, but like that one is a good example. Like that song is just so like I could be in like a movie. Like in my opinion, at the very least, like there's just so much drama, and it's just so cinematic. And I think this is also like in a similar vein. I love this is a positive, by the way. It's not like a negative critique. It's just like I love it. As someone who's so dramatic all the time, I just love the drama behind like the slower songs. And I feel like Swingman's voice in particular suits that kind of sound. Okay, Jongin. Okay, Swingman. Okay, man. Oh, okay, Mr. Lehman. I was singing. Okay, okay, cool. Again, don't know who told y'all couldn't sing, but this dada sounds like something from a movie. It's giving very like coming of age, low-key Disney original movie vibes. Like that's kind of like I feel like this could be in like the Hannah Montana movie. Like it's very much giving that in the best way. I wish I got like a lighter or something to just, do one of these. Yeah, yeah. Okay, no, no. Okay, okay. So y'all just all singing because I'm gonna be like, oh, Minnow is singing, but everybody in this fucking song, I swear to God, y'all need to do more songs like this with like the vocal and rap line. I can't believe this is the content we were missing. I don't think we've gotten like this kind of division of Stray Kids. Like we've gotten different members trying different sounds. We've gotten like, why am I forgetting? Like, the dance sign has a song together, Three Rocha has a song together, the vocalists have a song together, stuff like that. Yeah, but like the vocalist and the rappers, y'all need to do this more. If this is the sound we're gonna get, we need to, okay, we need to get it more often. Yes. I gotta have John. Yeah, the background vocals. Fucking up, man. Oh, okay. A song that I did not think I would have so many thoughts on. I think this is one of my favorites on this album, and I was not expecting it to be because, again, I have a tendency to two things like specifically like vocalist songs because I think they usually are on the slower, more sad side. They're not really my favorites. Like I can enjoy listening to them, but it's also songs I know I'm not gonna go back to super often. um Number two, I thought this would be a lot sadder. Like this is not the content I was expecting. I was expecting like lyrically or something similar to Lonely Street, because I feel like that was, again, I think that's kind of just a formula for a lot of albums, especially K-pop albums, where it's like, kind of happy, little dip with the sad, maybe we stay there but we like uplift. I wasn't expecting the uplift to come so quickly. I really thought that was going to be like the rappers doing it, because again, I guess in my head I'm so used to a lot of the times the vocal line songs being like sad. Again, I think of I can't remember the name, I'm so bad, the Ji-sung Seungmin Jonghyun song. That song was fucking depressing. The video is even worse. It was so sad. Like that's what I tend to think about. But this was so sweet. And so like, and at first I was like, how does this really like fit into the discussion we've been having in this album? And I guess it's more so like finding someone who has accepted you for who you are, and like meeting that person and waiting for that person, which is making me so sad, so emo. It kind of, what is the Taylor Swift song? Is it You Belong With Me? No, it's Love Story. It kind of reminded me of Love Story by Taylor Swift. I'm not even kidding. Like the lyrics reminded me so much of Love Story by Taylor Swift, and I like that song. Don't get what y'all said. That song is a bop. This is one of my favorites, and I'm like surprised. I think this is one of the most like one of the moments I've felt the most surprised in this album, because again, for the most part, I think a lot of the songs have kind of, I don't know how to phrase it's not gone the way I expected, because I don't fucking know with Stray Kids, but like this has caught me the most off guard because I wasn't because of my preconceived notions on like vocal line songs, I wasn't expecting it to be in the song that it was. But holy shit, I dig the song. Like this is a fucking the vocal line they knew what they were doing. So scared for the next one. I don't know. Especially in the narrative of the story, I'm really not sure where else we could go. I'm expecting something more upbeat and lighthearted. I don't know if we're gonna get full hip hop trap, whatever. But like in terms of like the narrative that we've been painting in this album so far, it would make sense for it to be an upbeat song. I'll be very surprised if it's not. Just the pictures they use for the rap line is already making me so nervous. But I was okay, going off the title, I'm not sure. Muddy Water for like an upbeat song? I don't know, maybe they'll paint like some kind of narrative or do a comparison and I'll be like, oh, that's why it's called Muddy Water. I don't know. I'm so nervous. Ever since Freeze, I've just been put on edge by the rap lines. I don't know. I don't fucking know what's gonna happen. Anyways, let's get into it. Three, two, one. Oh, this sounds fun. Come on, piano. Hey. Oh.
Rain falling on my face and washing off that sweat
Hey.
off, making me cleaner than the dirt on my hats off. Suffer from the words you throw at me, but makes me tougher, energetic youngster like me. Let's play the muddy water, looking back at what you said behind my back. Doesn't matter, cause I'm a winner, strong believer.
Oh.
24/7 with the members.
The piano is so good. Side note, I know my man's is like spitting and spitting in English, but like the piano is so good. Holy fuck.
Behind my back doesn't matter, cause I'm a winner, strong believer. 24/7 with the members, scoring goals like a team player. Execute the shadows all
Oh,
around
he's
me,
just
call me Demon Slayer.
선택 모든 색을 좋아하는데 굳이 칙칙하는 동안 신지 않아도 돼 더블라 빡세게 묶고 다
Double Knot. Again, I've been, like I said, I've been going through a lot of like older Stray Kids stuff. Double Knot is still the best song on Levanta. I will not be taking questions at this time. So good. Still such a fucking bop too.
하는데 굳이 칙칙하는 동안 신지 않아도 돼 더블라 빡세게 묶고 당당히 걸어가다 보면 내 앞에 있는 것들 뒤에 서 있게 돼 누굴 원망하는 것도 속은 아픈 척도 난 티를 절대 내지 않아 유치한 건 별로 원망하는 것도 속은 아픈 척도 다 튀어버린 지는 뒷구안만 보고 달려가
Feeling so fly, feeling so fly, feeling so fly.
This reminds me of, maybe I'm just thinking of like a genre of hip hop, but like, God, who can I don't know why my mind wants to go to Jay-Z because I don't even listen to Jay-Z like that, but like just like a more relaxed painting a picture kind of avenue of hip hop. Like it also kind of reminds me of like the vibe I got in Mono by Namjoon. Like this is what I'm getting from this, just like relaxed, just them kind of telling you a story. Because I feel like sometimes, and this is a tangent I remember going on, was it in Winter Falls? Because I really enjoyed Changmin's performance on that song. Like I feel like so many people kind of, I mean, obviously it depends on who you are, what you listen to, your thoughts on hip hop and whatnot. But I feel like sometimes the storytelling element of hip hop can kind of be underscored. Like there's so many amazing hip hop songs I've listened to and still listen to, obviously, where it's just the picture that the artist paints for you is just so insane. And because it's hip hop and because it's rapping, there's like more words and uh more detailed picture that can be painted of you. Anyway, that was my whole like tangent about like just speaking on the storytelling capabilities of hip hop.
난 티를 절대 내지 않아 유치한 건 별로 원망하는 것도 속은 아픈 척도 다 튀어버린 지는 뒷구안만 보고 달려가
Feeling so fly, feeling so fly, feeling so fly, feeling so fly. This my lifestyle, this my lifestyle. Hey. Breathe in, work it, move in, sit down and listen for once.
This is so difficult to my dumb brain is like, huh? Who? What? Like it's so distracting having the two of them go back and forth. But anyways, I just focus, Christine, maybe.
Breathe in, work it, move in, sit down and listen for once. 너도 모르게 흠뻑 젖지 탁한 공기 대신 맑은 공기 섭취 흙탕물 body water 흙탕물
I'm telling y'all, this man does not miss. This man has not missed in this entire album. This is I think this is one of my favorites from him in this album. Actually, like I really like his flow here so much. I think this in Freeze might be my favorite. Okay, you need to stop doing that. I'm so tired. He's been doing this. I feel like I haven't been giving Jisung his flowers in this album actually. He's been doing this so much. Just like you can't just be doing this consistent. Just fucking rap like everyone else. Why must you be fucking shooting at me with yours? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Jeez, Hyunjin sounds girl. Hyunjin sounds great. Do we hear him? Are we so? It kind of doesn't sound like him actually. Okay, relax. This is one of my favorite instrumentals. I think I also said I really like Chalmers' instrumental. This one, a lot more relaxed than I was anticipating from them. Yeah, the vocal line and rap line completely different expectations from what I thought, just totally different. An interesting discussion that I didn't think was gonna happen actually. Yeah, Stray Kids was like, "We are the revolution." What are you talking about? I really like that comparison to themselves as like the rain, especially the rain. Once, what did they say again? You just listen to the song, Christine. You know, washing away like stagnant water or the water being dried up. I really like that, and them being like, yeah, we're here to fucking change the game. So accept it, or I don't know what to tell you. Just accept. Like, I don't know why you're so resistant to us and the change that we're bringing, because we're gonna bring change. I really liked this. It was again, it was so relaxed. Like it was just the past three songs have been more on the chilled side for sure. It's really just kind of like sit down vibe. Again, it's kind of the slower storytelling elements of hip hop I feel like in the song, and I very much enjoyed that. And I think it was actually very smart subversion of expectations, because I feel like, especially if you look at the other performance, like I did again, I'm maybe you're smarter than me, but think on the other performances of the rap line in the album, I think your thought process is to go to like, oh, hype and crazy and fucking insane, and then they're like, nah, bruh, it's just vibes. It's just vibes. I quite like this. I really like the song. Partially actually, for the subversion of my expectations, I really enjoyed it. The fucking instrumental, Changbin's, but again, Changbin, Chris and Jongin. That's those are my fighters for this album. Final thoughts, fucking great ass album. Is this gonna, I don't know if it's gonna join the ranks of my favorite. I think it might be in the like no easy category, maybe. I don't know. I still have to listen to it, but it might, maybe it'll be in the no easy category where it's like I like the album a lot, but it's not like amongst my faves. You know, it's not a in life. It's not a I am who. You know, but it could be. Maybe I'll be like, yeah, no, ordinary top five. Top, is it? It could be the top five or more top three. It's actually in my top three. Favorite songs? Ooh, ooh. I really like Venom. I really enjoyed Venom. For all my like thoughts, Freeze is like one that's really stuck with me. I really liked it. And again, I had I think, I don't know, maybe I'll see when I watch this back, but I feel like I had the most to say about Freeze also. Um, so maybe Freeze as well. Waiting for Us is also another one, another standout for me. Um, yeah, I think in terms of the B-sides, because I also really enjoyed Maniac, I think as of right now, off just the first listen, those are like my favorites right now. Um, really enjoyed this album and like the story we got in it, because I feel like sometimes both as a listener and artist there's a tendency to just kind of be like look at songs individually, or for the artist to just kind of, not that it's bad, like a good song is still a good song, but just like have a song which is like more like a compilation kind of album. And I don't know, maybe it's just the English student in me, but I do enjoy like when I really like when an album has a narrative. I think that's one of the reasons I enjoyed Moonbill's album so much, because I was like so invested in trying to piece together the various discussions and narratives that were going on in the albums and the video. Y'all should see that reaction. I was so invested. It was very fun though, and I also quite like that album as well. My favorites are just bops on bops. Still need to listen to Solar and Wien's albums. Could probably go through a crisis. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, this has been me reacting to Stray Kids' Ordinary album, and I'll see you guys in the next one.